Right guys, you join us in what I can only describe as something quite incredible. Zoom in. This, quite literally, is an entire derelict, abandoned housing estate. A ghost town, if you will. As you can see, the shops are boarded up and abandoned. All of these flats are boarded up and abandoned. And as you'll have probably seen from the intro, all the way down here, the tenement blocks beyond are just a visual marvel. It's literally a UK Pripyat. As you can see here, we've got the old school and the old church here. They've been long burned out. You can see Tony's licensed grocer, all in the shadow of this mountainside. It's quite a visual feast. You can see the dangerous building sign there, and then if I show you just down this excuse me, one street, you get an idea of the scale of the dereliction. But we're going to push round, we're going to infiltrate, and we're going to take you for a mooch around the old abandoned Clune Park housing estate. So yeah, join us. I hope you enjoy the film. Apparently guys, most of these blocks have people's belongings left behind, or at least a lot of them. I've seen a lot of footage and photographs on here, on YouTube and whatnot, but to actually be stood beneath it is genuinely impressive. It is quite literally a Pripyat, UK. You can see there's a lot of undergrowth here, so I'll cut you while we get through. We'll try and get in. Turns out they're all inaccessible, these doors, guys, so I think we're gonna jib through this window here, and once we're in, I think we can cut through all the windows to the adjacent blocks. We're in. I have to admit, I am lacerated, but we made it, man. Let's go and take a peek around. Wow. Yeah, so there's over 400 odd flats in here, guys. See an old children's truck there. Yeah, 400 odd flats, and as you can see, it is looking, oh wow, quite moody. But we're going to push around and see how much we can capture. Just look at this, guys. I'm not sure whether anyone's going to be occupying any of these buildings, but there's only one way to find out. I think once we're done in this block, we can push over the street here, because I don't think this is the one. With the camera up the top, nope. Is that a camera? No. So yeah, as you can see, these are the old streets. I think this one's Maxwell Street, but like I said, there's hundreds of apartments, so we'll scan through and we'll show you the best bits. Yeah, the place is absolutely lethal. Floors are all concrete also, that's a good sign. See there, out onto the street. So these must have looked pretty rough, even when they were still in operation. See the old lampshade up top there, the old chandelier. But yeah, this one's all hammered bar a few of the remnants of people's lives. But I'm gonna well, I wanted to show you this one because it's the first one we've entered, and then we'll push through and find some of the better ones. Push up these stairs, eh? It's definitely an eerie place, guys, to say the least. You can see out there what we've had to trudge through to get through. My legs are lacerated. But what a cool place, mates. I can't stress enough, it really does look like a part of Pripyat, Ukraine. Gonna have to watch here because there's holes in the floor, big holes. Just stay there a minute on the concrete, yeah. So for the butchers through here. Oh wow. So yeah. How mad is that? This, guys, was once somebody's living room. That is crazy. If you look down there, you can see right through the floor. It's a fair drop, to be honest with you. I don't think there's going to be much in that one. Yeah. See. Wow, you see the old doorbell there. Yeah, I just wanted to have a proper look around this old place because I've seen loads of videos, but there's no full-on long ones really. And those that there are don't really show the meat of the place. Look out there, you can see out onto the main road. Yeah, it may turn out that most of these are the same, guys, but looking over there, as you can see, there's hundreds of derelict properties, so this is just the first block. So we're going to have a look at as many as we can. As we mooch about this post-apocalyptic housing estate. Wow. I mean, if you're looking at it, guys, you can see the old keyboard there. Oh man. Look at this, guys. Quite literally, almost everything is left behind. Insane. I believe these were all abandoned because, well, just of the state of the general maintenance of the places and that, as far as I know. I just wanted to, wow, look at that, guys. There's an old fishing tank there. Madness. Yeah, they're all pretty much the same in here, really. I'm going to push up to the top floor, though. If you look up here, you can see there seems to be a lot of fire damage. But I'm alright on these concrete floors. It's just little shots like that I've come for. Unbelievable. Tell me that doesn't look like the Ukraine. A UK Pripyat. You look across the way there, you can see curtains still up. So I bet a lot of these properties, some of it must be still be the full layout, you know. That's me. Turn you around here, I'll pan you up to something that looks quite creepy indeed. Look at that, man. Silent Hill vibes. I don't think I'm going to push in these ones with the smoke damage. Yeah, you can see, look at that, man. Wow. Definitely seen better days, this one, eh? Look in there, you can see an old chair at the bottom. Yeah, it's all the same. I know I say that like it's nothing, but these were people's homes, man. People's lives. And now, 20, 30 years later, we're there exploring them. that's it now, guys, for this block. There's not much in it. We'll push on to the next one and then get a load of cinematics, you know. Hopefully there'll be a bit more to see as we push down all the adjacent streets, because this, as you've already seen, is a fairly big place and it is ripe for the taking. So I think we'll push out of here now into the street, guys, and see what we can find across the way. Oh, just hope we don't get clocked. There we go, look at that. Maxwell Street. Completely, utterly abandoned. Sorry about that, guys. Just look at this, so absolutely incredible it is. It really is incredible, this place. Let's crack on. Can't believe what I've just done, guys. The one fucking street where there's not a camera at the top, it's actually at the bottom behind us and I'm on it. So hopefully the busies won't be alerted to our presence. If you just look up there to the left, you can see it on the lamppost. But we're gonna crack on anyway, like we do, and venture further into the UK apocalypse. Might have to do a bit of hiding, eh? I think what I'm gonna do, because if you look, this one's all burnt out. So as to avoid, yeah, it's all burnt out, this one, any bother with the police, we're going to push through into the next one. Hide out, keep our eyes peeled. I think once we're over there and in one of them blocks, we'll be fine. Holy smokes. Welcome to the apocalypse, guys. Incredible. This, guys, it really is. This is definitely a taste of what it's like in Chernobyl. It really is. That one's, it looks all blocked off. So as we're knocking about, if you see some places that look like they're open but we don't go near them, and you know why, we've probably checked it out. Out of shots. Look at that, man. Now that is an old school extension. Wow. And it's just dense undergrowth really. And my legs are absolutely shredded, but as you can see, there is an awful lot of half-empty alcohol bottles. But just look at the decay. Look at that up there. You can literally see trees growing out of the old window. This place really is incredible, and I am already in my element. Let's have a look in this block. Jesus, that's a bit moody, isn't it, guys? Wow, definitely a little bit moody. To be honest with you, it looks like the place where I'm staying. Wow. Yeah, this one's definitely creepy, to say the least. All this bottom floor is old intercom there. All this bottom floor is burnt out. I'm going to push up the concrete stairwell and we'll have a look. Look there. M. McIntyre. If you are Mr. or Mrs. McIntyre, and give us a shout. Wow. Yeah, this one's looks like this one's done for, guys. Look at that. It's definitely irreparable. Look at that, man. Wow, you can see right through to the raw brickwork in there, but we'll push up top anyway. See an old cooker there. Just so we can get those post-apocalyptic views. Just look at that, man. This place is absolutely stunning. It really is. Wow, look at that. See down onto the street outside there. Wow. I don't know what the flooring's like in these ones, guys, so I'm not risking it. I'm only going to go in the ones that are definitely not going to cave in. It's not worth it. I think the outer aesthetics are pleasing enough for the eye, especially when you pan up over a view like that. Wow. Even looks like the concrete's warping there. Yeah, look at that, you can see the floor caving in there, so it's definitely a no-go for me. But there's at least 5 more blocks, so I mean there's 500 odd, 400 odd, 500 odd apartment blocks here, so I'm sure we'll get our fill. drawing me to have a little peek inside Mr. McIntyre's, because the floor down here is it's concrete anyway, so wow. Yeah, it's all burnt out, but you can see the old wallpaper there. And the living room too. Wow, there you go. Welcome to the McIntyres. That is crazy. Really, really surreal place. Yeah. I assume that this would have been the old kitchen. Is that an old washing machine there? No way, man. What is that? Oh no, look at that, the old hot point. Fridge and freezer. Still in situ. Beneath the Buffalo Bill looking curtains. Yeah, if you are Mr. or Mrs. McIntyre, give us a shout and tell us your history here. I would love to hear from you. Push outside now and get into these other blocks. Finish on the streets. I'm curious about this little doorway here, guys. Well, there's an old washer there, look at that. That's definitely seen better days. Some kind of old school storage room. Old telly there. Wow. Yeah. Not much left in there. But as you can see, some of these are sealed too. I'm gonna push across here into this little alcove. Let's see if this one's accessible. Hopefully we can get across this. Ouch. Ooh. And into the next block. No, that one's boarded up tight, but I can see into that room up there and that looks fully decorated, so we'll definitely get into this next block. Where there's a will, there's a way, unfortunately. It's a bit of an awkward one getting through this jungle, guys, but we're managing it. I'm just praying that this block here is open so we can get through. Oh, yes. Into the next bit. There we go. The floor has literally caved in on that one, as if opening up to the gates of hell. Wow. So there's a fair bit of space under these floors too. Wow. I see someone's letter there. Oh no, it's not, it's just an old gas thing or something. must admit, guys, now that I'm settling in these places are indeed quite creepy. There's a certain eeriness to this one, and a deathly silence. Now you can see down under the floors there. Yeah. It's so cool. There you go. Living room's gone right through, but if you look out there, there's the next street, so we know we can push across out of that window. So we can definitely get it all shot as well. Yeah. Don't get clocked. But just look at that, guys. I think this is the closest I've been to exploring anything even remotely like Chernobyl. I'm so glad that I made the journey. Oh wow, look at this here. The kitchen's intact on this one. It wouldn't surprise me if there were people still getting their heads down in here. Wow. Oh man, look at this, guys. You've got the old kitchen there, and then if you look at here, look at that. A literal, almost fully intact living room. Absolutely incredible. Push over here. You can see out onto the streets. If you look there, there is now a camera system in place with motion detectors on. So we need to try and avoid that. Somehow. Yeah, there's a couple of them. So there's no way into that block there from this side. So we're going to have to hit that from the street unless, well, there's a camera up top there too now. So we've got to avoid this street like the plague. I think we'll hit the rest of it from the main road. Or I might just push across. Fuck 'em. But how mad is this? An entire intact living room. You can see an ornament there who's lost his head. And then it had to be, didn't it? Big Daddy. Fridge, cooker, all the old pots and pans, even a pack of players on the side there. Got the old bedroom. Yeah, I hope the way I've shot this one's alright, guys. It's one of them, you can never plan these things. Ideally, I'd like to know the location off by heart and really plan it out, but you've got to remember these are just random explores. So look at the old satellite dish there, that's a cool shot. So it is what it is. However it turns out is how it turns out, unfortunately. Hopefully it's good enough for you. Look up there, you can see Glenn's graffiti. Wonder what that is. What do you reckon, guys? Do you reckon they were motion sensors or what on those cameras? I'm not too sure. Let's have a look through here. It looks like this one's been burnt out too, but the flooring is concrete, so yeah, look at that, wow. No kitchen, just look at that. Literally, everybody's belongings are left here. I don't know the entire story on this place. I've only really seen the odd video and some photographs on it, so hopefully the comments section will become a bit of a historical archive on the place, eh guys? Oh my days, wow. This literally looks, guys, like someone could still be living in it. Look at that. That is unreal. It's literally habitable. This is absolutely mind-blowing. Just look at the curtain blowing in the wind there. This really is surreal, man. Look at that. Another old cook oven. You can see the remnants of everybody's lives. Let's have a look at one of these papers. What have we got here? The Daily Record. Do we have the dates? There we go. Look at that, guys. April the 9th, 2011. Wow. 2011, man. I really like the floor. You can't see it, but I just want to have a peek out. These curtains, wow, look at that, into that block over there. That block over there is an absolute death trap. I think here I can get a better look at those cameras over there. So if you look at that, they wired up into the wall there. I'd say, I don't know, that's definitely a motion sensor, that, isn't it? Yeah. So we're going to have to figure a way get in there without getting caught. I think we might have been dogged here, guys. There's someone out there making noise. I can't see anybody in any of the reflections, but it's definitely someone about. There's someone in one of the buildings. If you look there, there's look at that. Hits of 89, 90. somebody's old cassette tape. And if you look here, the legal occupier, number 6, Clune Park Estate, Port Glasgow. Wow. Yeah, they're all present occupier jobs. One picture there. Probably just the bailiffs. What's this? Oh wow, look at that, guys. An old photograph of some kid. Look here as well, guys, I found another photograph. I wonder who that dude is. Now that is definitely a Scottish looking bloke. Another little picture on the wall there, but yeah, this one's at home, man. It really has. This really is the remnants of somebody's life, and as you can see by the old photograph, they had little nippers. I wonder if they all got rehoused. I guess that's blocked off there, but I guess we'll never know. Let's push on up to this. Oh yeah, let's have a look in this one here, because this floor's pretty interesting, isn't it? This one's been all stripped out like they were ready to decorate. Wow. So you can properly see here, guys, let's get you on a wide angle, what the kitchens actually looks like. This one looks like it was all getting rewired and that. So it's like life just stopped. Wow, look at that for a view, man. But I mean, imagine when this was all nicely cut and whatnot. It doesn't look like it'd have been that bad of a place to live. I believe these flats were built for all the people who worked at the port back in the day. Do this last floor. And I think we'll just we'll push across. I won't film that next street. I think we'll just push across to the next building, and then the block beyond that, so as not to get caught. Look up there where the trees are growing out of that window. You can see the top of another old cooker. Just love that. It really is one of those gloomy UK days that is ripe for some urban exploration. Look over there at that top window. It literally looks like someone is still living in it. crazy, man. Surreal. Last floor, and then we'll jib past them motion sensors, eh? See what remains. And if you look here, that looks like another place that I wouldn't mind having a mooch in. But then you look down and you can understand why the place is condemned. If you look on that there, it says Mr. David Samuel, but that one is long shut. Oh. Stay there a sec, because these floors are I think this one's concrete. Wow. I swear I got a whiff of weed then. Highly likely, guys, that look at that, another living room. There are some people knocking about in here, but perhaps it's just another explorer. Yeah, I can definitely smell weed. 100%. The old K-Swiss. How mad is this, guys? Literally, it's almost like a little town. And no streets outside. It really is, you know, that empty, Silent Hill vibe. It really is. I came by last night, scoping the place out. I didn't notice those motion sensors though, so we're gonna push past them now anyway, and I think what I'll do is skip that block and push right through into the next one after the sensors, so that we're out of the way of the law, or at least security. Wish us luck. Yeah, so. But here, guys, anyway, if you look there, there's some sensors across the way. And at the top, there is some cameras. But to be honest, you know, they've got to fuck about with all that fencing and everything getting in. So I don't think anyone's going to bat a fucking eyelid. Worst case scenario, we'll trigger a sensor off. To go straight across this block. I'll get a shot of this one from the outside. In fact, we're alright here behind these trees, but there's that sensor looking thing anyway. I don't know what that is. There's definitely a way through to the other side though, I can see it from here. And then if you look down there, you can see where the old where they used to put the bins. I don't even think they're cameras, I think they're just sensors, aren't they? Yeah. If you look down there, you can see Clune Park Street. Cool. Also, hey up, cars. Ooh, nearly. Get the goals up there. You ready? Let's go. Straight in and straight across. Rock and roll. Yeah, I don't think they had anything, guys, but I'm just gonna skip this block. Look at that. Wow. That is recent, man. It really is. Not getting in there. Just had to get down there and past that railing. I'm gonna have a quick scout out here though, because this is the block, guys, that just looks like another level, another world. Look at this, guys. Wow. That is just incredible. Let's get you on a wide angle here. Look at that, man. Absolute gold dust, this place. And all of this lot's open, so I think we can take our time. It's all blocked off, this one anyway, so we'll push out so we definitely don't get clocked. This is another level, this, guys, it really is. I'm so glad that we made it. I'm gonna push down here and see if we can get into this bit of a block here, because, well, it does look all burnt out. I think an awful lot of this section's burnt out, but it also looks just so visually appealing. I can't help but have a look. We can get into that there anyway, so we'll have a little mooch up there in a minute. I just want to get a shot from down here, looking back up, because I think you will agree that it looks quite incredible. Just have a look at that. How Chernobyl is that, guys? It really is. Quick scan through this one and then onwards and upwards, as they say. Rammed it full of crap. Yeah, I know some of these are a bit samey, but so that, what can I say? That is just a visual marvel, and look at that, man. Every little piece of post-apocalyptic goodness you've got all rolled into one shot. Incredible. Jesus. Yeah, it's kind of been burnt out, this one. Proper burnt out. Yeah. I think these are all going to be the same. I'm going to push up to the top one. Get a shot from the top anyway for my cinematics and that. I'm really just I'm just enjoying this one. Just taking it in. Yeah, it's all badly burnt out. Shame really. Yes. Inaccessible up there, man. I'm not going to bother. We'll push on to that top end and see if we can get into that block that passes along the main road. I want to check that room out with the orange curtain. Just love coming down these stairwells and then look at that, man. Straight out into the apocalypse. Absolutely incredible, this place. It really, really is. I cannot express how glad I am to have come here. I just hope this top block's accessible so we can go and check out that orange curtain room. I don't know why, but it is calling to me. Yeah, really does make me wonder what it's like to mooch about Chernobyl. It really does have Pripyat vibes, this place. Yeah, it seems people are long beyond the point of giving a fuck about this place now. Motion sensors, my ass. You gotta be careful though, because I don't want the rigmarole of having to fuck about hiding for an hour and coming back, or having to come back the next day, you know. I don't think this one is accessible, guys. However, there could be a way through this little block here from inside there, so we'll check it out, because I am very, very curious about that orange curtain. Hopefully there's a way through this section here, guys. You can see back out into the streets there. I'm gonna have a little peep out, just on the off chance there's any cams out here. I don't think there is on this one. No, definitely not. But if you look over there, I believe that is the old school that recently got set on fire. Mad, innit? It's almost an entire town abandoned and derelict. It's been like this for a long time, and I like to come when things are in a proper state for post-apocalyptic, if there is such a word. But yeah, I think we timed it just right, because it's literally due to be demolished any day now. But how can I resist coming to a place like this with sights like that? Absolutely phenomenal. wanted to get in that. Really, really did. I wonder how you get across into that other section then. Obviously, right through here. Badly burnt out. So yeah, they're all pretty much the same, aren't they, guys? I'm glad we've got to see a couple of living rooms on some of the old kitchens. That's pretty cool. It was really eye-opening. You know, 1 minute there's people inhabiting these places, and the next thing, everybody's gone. Really is eye-opening. Jesus. Welcome to the 70s. Well, no, 90s. My dad had a little knock-up like that in the alcoves of the living room. Back in the day. A bit of hard sex. Yeah, you can see those are actually lights over there. When I came by last night, they were on. You look up there, you can see a little curtain hanging out of that window. We'll definitely check out that block. There's another one of those little horseshoe shaped things there anyway, so there's plenty to get stuck into, but I'd love to see inside there. I don't think we're going to be able to, though. There's a guy walking past down there. Yeah. Security here. That's definitely security, that. He's just walked from where that Robert Street sign is there, back to the left. So he's definitely looking in. You can just see his car there, making round. So it appears security do indeed scope you out, eh? Let's just let me flip the camera so I can hold it out. See if we can see him. There we go. I don't know what you can see, but if you look down there, these gates are all, see the cable ties? So we've got to fuck about cutting all that to get in. But that's definitely security, and he's on the lookout for us, so we might have to hang about in here for a bit. Bide our time. I just heard another car moving outside, so there's more than one car here, guys, definitely. So they are definitely on the lookout for us. War. I mean, there's absolutely fuck all they can do. And no one in the right mind gets paid enough to fuck about in here and chasing an urban explorer. But I just don't want to get clocked, because I want to finish exploring the place properly, you know. Look at that. Another one of them old school fireplaces there. Yeah, the beams are good here anyway, but oh wow, look at that. Somebody's bed. Look at that. Someone's drawn a little ship up on the wall. It is, after all, I believe, a little fishing port. A bit like the old Lord line down at Hull. Right? Incredible sight there, guys. Entire estate completely abandoned. Looking at that now, guys, it literally looks like the Bronx. It really does look rough, and apparently it was a rough area before it became derelict, you know. But I've been in Scotland now a couple of days and I've not had one problem, literally. I really like Scotland, to be honest with you. You look there, school board of Port Glasgow. The butcher's over here. See what lies in wait. The old shitter. Looks like a freaky fella, doesn't it? Oh yeah, here we go. This is what we want, guys. Look at that. How's about that for a slice of the apocalypse? Absolutely stunning. Yeah, I think pretty much that's it, man. You know, obviously I'm not done yet, but in these blocks they're all the same. You know, there's going to be a couple of living rooms knocking about, but I think that one we found with the old photographing is enough to whet my appetite. Is it wet or is it satiate? Is that the right word? What does satiate mean, guys? Let me know in the comments. I'm gonna try and push across to this other block now, guys. This is where we saw the security from. The top of this road. I don't know if it's still there. Yeah, the car's still there. Some security there, and I want to get across into that block over there. I don't know how I'm going to do it without getting clocked. I think we'll just make a beeline for it. Do you reckon? Yeah? 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, so if you look up to my left, there is Mr. Security Man. Oh, hang on, there's nobody even in that car. Unless he's out on foot now. He was a minute ago. Mind you, that car did drive off, didn't it? So perhaps that's just somebody parked there. Ah well, we'll push through here anyway and see what we can find. Just look at it, guys. This one's definitely a no-go. I'm going to skip this one because look, it's all literally just a burnt out carcass. And we're going to push out into this next Chernobyl-esque looking block. Oh my days. Look at this, guys. This is literally Pripyat, UK. I cannot stress it enough. It is absolutely incredible, this place. All of that block over there looks really badly burnt out too. Yeah, it's all been ablaze, this lot. But I am still going to have a look here just in case there's a couple more echoes of the past left. But I think for the most part, we've had a good run up to now. We've got a lot filmed. There you go. We can get into one of these front blocks now, so we will do that. And then we can overlook the street from the front, which would be pretty cool. But just look at it. It's absolutely stunning. A true visual marvel. Some cinematics and someone's opening the fence on the outside, I think. So we're going to push up into this block, get it done before we get clocked. There's definitely someone here that either opening the fence or climbing it. There's no way through that bit anyway, so let's get out of here, get into this block quick. Yeah, there's definitely someone here. Come on, Layla, look up. See right out onto the main road here. Didn't even realise this was open. This is within the fencing. Yeah, if you look there, there's the old Clune Park Primary School. So we are in, literally. There's the old church. Yeah, wow. And there's the old church. And the old shops. So we can push across to the school anyway. And the old church in a minute. See if we can have a look inside them. First off though, we'll finish in this block. See if we can find one more echo of the past. Look at that, man. there's an actual basement down there, guys. Wow. Cool. But yeah, one more echo of the past. And we'll push back out into the streets. And we'll call it the old Clune Park. See if we can get into the school and church. So there you go. Future property auctions. Turns out that is the future we got. Yeah, so I don't know how you're going to feel about this video, guys, whether it's been I hope it's been interesting for you. Look at that, man. Wow. I really do, because they're not easy to film when you don't have any structure to it, you know. So I just wing it and hope for the best. So I just hope it's been an entertaining run for you up to this point. If you look there, you can see Port Glasgow, Clune Park Public School. Yeah, all the same. Is that someone? Yeah, so there is someone in here, guys. You had to, didn't you? Was that in here, do you reckon? Where did he come from? I don't see anybody, but we definitely just heard voices. Yeah, so there's defo someone knocking about, guys. 100%. Just hope he ain't here. Gonna make me jump out of my fucking skin. Yeah, this one's done for, guys. I think we were lucky to get the echoes of the past in the place that we dare for someone here now. Like we did before, but I'm glad we found an old photograph anyway, so I'm gonna push over to that church over the road now. In the old school. We'll see if I can get in that. Yeah, there's defo someone knocking about, guys. Creepy, man. Right, this floor is battered, stay there. I'm on the beams. Jesus, look at that. Wow, you can see right through, but I wanted to see if I can get a shot out here. See if there's anyone knocking about outside. I don't see anyone out here, but look at the old church, man. Wow. Hang on a minute, there you go. Look at that. Unbelievable. The remnants of the old school. Yeah, I think it could possibly be just some other explorers, really. Innit? Yeah, it's gotta be. I'm sure we'll be alright. Yeah, think that's for the block. That's it for the blocks now, guys. We're gonna push out, although there does look like there's a fair bit left in that block over there. Yeah, I think we'll do that last block and then we'll push out to the church. Yeah, something's telling me to do it. Hello? Hello? I heard a voice and I'm telling you now it sounded like a male voice. No shit, man, I did. I know I did. No, I really did, defo. 100%. Yeah, I heard the woman's voice as well. Yeah, so 2 voices we've heard, guys. So there's definitely someone knocking about here. Yeah. Probably just explorers, aren't they? I'll push back down here and do this last block on the left. And then, well, I think there's one beyond that. Yeah, there's another street beyond that. If you look up there, you can see it, but we'll have a look in this block over here and then we'll push out onto the main street and do the old school. There's definitely someone in here though. 100%. Yeah, I can hear them knocking about. I can't see anyone at the windows. If you guys see anyone at the windows, any of my clips, guys, give us a shout in the comments and pinpoint it, yeah? But there is 100% somebody knocking about. Wow, if you look up there, you can actually see inside that one where all the floors fell through in the bathtub, literally clinging on for dear life. Yeah. I heard a man's voice and I heard a woman's voice. So there's either somebody here or this place is haunted, which is highly unlikely. But if you look there, I think it's safe to say that this block right here looks quite intimidating. Extremely creepy indeed. I can't help but look back across here because I know for a fact there is someone in that tower block there. I'm kind of creeped out now, guys, to be quite honest with you. Yeah, just give me the willies now. It really has given me the willies. Jesus Christ. And now, oh man, yeah, I really do, guys, honestly. Feel creeped out, man. Proper creeped out. Yeah. This is really has become an incredible film. Or at least it's an incredible explore for me. But if I don't see anyone upon leaving here, it's really going to creep me out, man. That is creepy, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I've got a real cold eeriness now. Someone's been bedding down in there at some point. Yeah, I've really got a creepy ass, cold ass eeriness now. There you go. You can see out towards those Those abandoned shops. Someone in the car up top. Believe it or not, them ones there are still lived in up to the left. How depressing is that, eh? I bet it was really nice here back in the day though, before it ended up looking like Coney. You know what I mean? That is a Bronx. You can imagine Biggie just chilling out over there next to an old abandoned car, dropping us a freestyle. So, knock knock. Do you know you're gonna shit the viewers up at some points in these videos? Definitely. Just pop it up out of the blue. Motherfucker. My God, why do I not shut the doors behind me? Fuck's sake. Oh yeah, this one just feels... Oh man, it's one of them, innit, you know. You can imagine there being one of those shadow graffitis on the wall over there, just like in Pripyat. This is really... I don't know, I honestly, since I've heard them voices of what, I've got that eeriness in my back, you know, the back of your neck. Oh man, and indeed guys, it turns out we have found some echoes of the past. Are you ready? The old cock and balls. Modern day hieroglyphics. Stay there, this floor's lethal, stay there, don't come in here. But joking apart, we have actually found the remnants of someone's living room. This is crazy, man. Look at that. The old tiles there, and this is that old kitchen, and this is somebody's life. Look at that. The old dining table and chairs. Can you imagine someone chilling out with TV on in background? Fire kicking away there and having a little meal on a late afternoon. Getting back from an hard day's graft. Not much in here now. I keep seeing an awful lot of this shit on the floor. What do you reckon that is, guys? It's just... no idea. I have no idea. It's been in quite a lot of the blocks. Yeah, so I'll see if we can have a peek out at that next street, but I don't know if I'm going to bother with that last block. We'll have a butcher's just to see if there's out that looks worth having a mooch at. I could be here all day, guys, you know, just looking, but I think we've seen the fundamentals up to now, really, and I think that'll do. I think the next priority is pushing over. Yeah, you can't even get out there, really. I think it's pushing over to yeah, it's all boarded off that street there, so we can't even get out there anyway. So I think now we push out to the old school, see if we can get in there and perhaps have a peek at the old church. to the old school now, guys. Old church too. There's nobody knocking about here. Just look at it, man. How surreal is this? It really is unbelievable. An unbelievable place. Let's get you zoomed out a little bit. Just look at it. Absolutely incredible. And all completely abandoned. All visitors must report to reception. If you look up there, the old Clune Park Primary School. Let's take you around and see if we can infiltrate. We'll go up through the old school gates. Just look at that. Can you imagine all kids marching to school on a cold early morning? I believe that there on the floor, guys, is the roof of the adjacent church, which is probably also being set on fire. If you look over there, I believe those flats are still inhabited. Yeah. There's no access to the old place, guys, but if you look there, you can see the entrance for the boys. I cannot stress enough, guys, how cool this place is. I'm definitely made up we came down here. We'll push back down to the streets now anyway, and I don't think we're going to get in that church either. We'll have a look, but it's highly unlikely. I'm going to get some cinematics and that, and I think we'll probably end up calling it on the old Clune Park Estate. But I think you'll agree it's been quite the adventure up to this point. If there is anywhere else though I can get in, I will do that, so bear with me, people. Just look at this, man. Walking down the street, out of the schoolyard, and literally into what is almost a completely abandoned town. It really is awesome, this place. Hang on. Yeah. There's no access to the old church either, but I think it's safe to say that would have been quite a sight to behold, back in the day. And then if you look just beyond Bruce Street and the old dangerous building sign, you can see the beginnings of a new age. Madness. you.